The Interstellar Academy central dining hall fell into an immediate hush as the Draxian hunting party entered. Their scaled, sinewy bodies radiated menace, horned heads glinting under the artificial lights. Apex predators from a volcanic death world where only the strongest survived. They moved with lethal grace, eyes immediately locking onto the lone human seated in the corner. Cadet Elena Vargas barely glanced up from her steaming cup of synth coffee. One hand lazily scratched the massive creature lying beside her chair, its ears flicking in contentment. The lead Draxian, a towering crimson-scaled warrior with jagged teeth capable of piercing steel, stepped forward. His translator crackled, converting his guttural growl into smooth galactic standard. "Human, we have heard much of your kind. Weak, fragile prey who somehow crawl into the stars. Prove your worth before us." Across the hall, cadets froze. Hovering service drones cut their hum mid-flight as the predator's presence dominated the room. Elena took a deliberate sip of her bitter coffee, the warmth grounding her calm. "I'm simply enjoying my break," she said quietly, her brown eyes steady, focused and almost bored. The Draxian leader's jaws twitched, multifaceted eyes narrowing in confusion. A predator unaccustomed to fear in its prey. "You refuse to fight," he hissed, claws tapping against the metallic floor. "Then you admit human inferiority." Elena shrugged, returning her attention to the coffee. "I admit nothing," she murmured. "This is my break. You should leave." The creature beside her rose slowly, revealing its true scale. Nearly 5 feet at the shoulder, muscular, dense tan fur rippling over strong limbs, head powerful enough to crush bone. Its dark, intelligent eyes tracked the Draxians with calm precision. One predator whispered to another, "What is that creature?" Elena's voice, steady and confident, filled the hall. "This is Titan, my companion, my partner." The Draxian leader recoiled instinctively. Instinct recognized instinct. "Last chance, human," the Draxian growled. "Fight us or forever prove your species weak." Elena stood deliberately, Titan moving in perfect synchrony, muscles coiling with anticipation. "You think humans are weak because we have no scales, claws, or venom," she said quietly, her voice slicing through the tension. "You think we stumbled into space by accident. You misunderstand what humans truly are. For millions of years we survived by persistence hunting, not fast enough to kill in a sprint, not strong enough to overpower in one strike. But we never stopped. We tracked, we planned, we adapted, and we endured until the prey could run no more. And when it faltered, we struck with precision and purpose." She scratched behind Titan's powerful ears. "We also domesticated the apex predators of our world. Wolves, lions, big cats. Creatures that could kill us became our partners, our family, our protectors. Titan's ancestors were bred for war, for protection, for hunting the most dangerous prey. And now he fights at my side. One animal alone doesn't frighten you? Then you should be afraid because you made 2 mistakes. First, you assumed I am alone. Second, you threatened me in front of Titan." The Draxian leader lunged, claws extended with lethal speed. To the other cadets, he was a blur of crimson and rage. Titan moved faster. The massive Belgian Malinois launched himself with explosive power, jaws clamping around the alien's forearm, using momentum to hurl the creature across the hall with precision born of centuries of selective breeding and training. The remaining 2 Draxians attempted to flank, but Titan's movements were fluid and calculated. Each strike, twist, and throw incapacitated them efficiently, none escaping his disciplined assault. Elena calmly picked up her cup again, sipping as the leader scrambled to rise, claws reaching for a weapon. Titan pinned him instantly, jaw hovering inches from his throat, eyes locked on Elena's. "Hold!" she commanded. Titan froze immediately. Elena walked among the 3 defeated predators, coffee in hand, speaking quietly but with authority. "Humans don't just survive. We take the most dangerous creatures from our world and make them partners. We form bonds that transcend species. Titan would die for me, and I for him. That is not weakness. That is the strongest force in the universe." She gestured, and Titan stepped back, tail wagging once as she scratched behind his ear. "Now leave, before I file a report with Academy security." The Draxians backed away, glancing nervously at Titan, then retreated. Whispers spread among the cadets as the hall settled. A blue-scaled Andorian cadet approached cautiously. "Cadet Vargas, I've heard tales of Earth animals but never truly believed them. How did humans domesticate such creatures? Elena smiled softly, sitting back down, Titan resting at her feet. Patience, understanding, and tens of thousands of years of evolution. We don't conquer through brute strength alone. We win through partnership, persistence, and never quitting. That's the human way. Titan thumped his tail against the floor in agreement, and Elena returned to her coffee, knowing the story of this encounter would ripple across the Academy and the galaxy. Proving humanity's greatest weapon is not claws, fangs, or venom, but the ability to adapt, endure, and forge bonds stronger than fear, stronger than death, stronger than the fiercest predator in the universe. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.